Good afternoon. It's actually noon 03. I figured I'd get this video started for month 5 of the Homespun Collective quilt. This is what we got. We got the, what are these called? The sprinkle blocks. Just sprinkle blocks. They're going to be the top and bottom border of the quilt. And instead of blues, this month we have greens and this peachy color. This is actually, I believe, called grapefruit. This was something forest, and this is mojito. So these are the 3 colors I'm working with. And I'm not going into any long detail or anything like that. It just says this month we are making the sprinkle blocks that are part of the top and bottom borders of the Homespun quilt. These blocks are similar to the star sprinkle blocks from month 3 with a few variations in construction. We will continue to hone our 1/4 inch seam allowance and use nesting seams to help achieve crisp points. So what I'm going to do today, because I don't really want to do this right now, just because I'd rather just knit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press and get these all ready and cut. I think that's all that I'm going to do, because it's supposed to be pretty stinking easy. There's no subcuts or anything like that this month. It is just by width of fabric. So color C, is that the mojito? No. That's the dark green. That one has the most cuts. Yeah, that one has the most cuts. Again, they're just long strips. So I think I'm going to do that and then see how I feel after that. So I'll check back in. Okay, just finished. I put my scraps in a bag already. Just had them done out of the way. Make it easy. But here's my cuttings. P, Q, and C, which I told you wrong. It's garden fern, not forest whatever. It's garden fern. That's the color. But yeah, several different cuts. They're all strips. And then these 2. My son wanted something 3D printed, so even if I wanted to continue, I can't. And that's okay. I'm gonna sit back down and get back to knitting. That is what I want to do. For you, moments. Me, I don't know, it's probably been 2 weeks since I've even touched my quilting. Yeah, I figured it's time. I just need to. I just spent like the last 9 days crocheting a garment. So that was my hyper fixation for a bit. So now I need to get to sewing these strips. It should be relatively easy. It should be easy, just time consuming. Let me tell you that. So I just need to sew strips together and then cut said strips and then sew them back together in different orders. There's 4 different strip sets, and then a 9-patch unit, and then sprinkle blocks 1, 2, and 3. That sounds like a lot, but I suppose we'll find out. So I need to figure out where I'm at, because again, it's been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute. And I told my son that we needed to pause on the 3D printing so that I could sew. So let's see here. I'm missing, oh nope, I'm not missing a color. It was just hidden underneath. So this I'm going to set to the side. I need, are these all the same? Yes. I need one of these and the 4.5 inch block, excuse me, of this. So one of these, sew them together. So let me see which one is the 4. I think this is 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So this wide one plus one of these. Is this all I have? One of these? Oh yes, I only have one. So I'm just going to sew this. Look at that. I ironed that, but there's, I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? I can't see them on the camera. Maybe you can. There is a bunch of creases. There, maybe, yes, no? Anyways, all right, so let me unclip that and get one of these. Since they're all folded together. So let's get this one done, and then I have to chop this into 16 1.5 inch strips. That's weird. These are the exact same fabric brand type. Why do you think that would be different? Do you think that this one's actually a little bit shorter, or do you think my feed dogs just fed the bottom fabric in a lot more? Because I started them exactly at the same spot. Oh, but look at that. The selvage on this one is longer than this one. That is different. So I guess maybe it is the fabric. Either way. Oh, I didn't even turn my iron on. I need to turn my iron on, and I need to press this. Am I pressing it open? Please press it open. I think I'm nesting these. Press seams towards color Q. To the lighter color? Okay. If you say so. Let me get this. Oh, goodness. Disaster. Everything in the way. Look at this cute bag. One of my students gave it to me as a teacher appreciation gift. It was stuffed full of goodies, but this bag is amazing. I was holding my husband's Father's Day gift in it for a while, so now it's free to use, and I plan to use it as a project bag of some sort. Okay. Pattern here. This here. Let's move the cutting mat out of the way so I have access to my ironing board. Check in. So I have to make 2 of these styles. So I already cut this one up. That was pretty easy. I have to make 2 of these strips, and I have to cut 56 1.5 inch strips, which is a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this one first, then sew the second one, just because it breaks up the monotony of the cutting is what is so long and boring. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'll check back in when I have all 56 of these cut. That's so much. Yeah. Here they are, all 56. I didn't go by so bad. I sat down and just took my time. I'm also listening to my book, so easy peasy. I have 2 more strip sets to do. So this is unit 2, unit 1. I'm trying to figure out where to put these because there's a lot going on my table. I guess right here by the tripod. Ow, that's hot iron. Okay, this one requires a 2.5, a 2 of these, and the last one of this. Okay, so a bigger one, lots of sewing. So I'm gonna get to it. Back to my story. Okay, I just finished sewing up these sprinkle, what are they called? Sprinkle blocks for month 5 for the Homespun Collective by Lo and Behold Stitchery. It's the block of the month quilt. I just finished up all of these. So I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna show you what they look like. Obviously I did not film a whole heck of a lot for this month, and I feel like they're just getting repetitive. You're watching me prep and iron and cut and sew. It's all the same. I think I'll continue, but I think I'm going to drop them down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the fabrics. I'm going to show you the blocks that I have to cut, and then potentially just what they look like when they're done. We only have 3 months left. Well, technically, well, there's 3 months. July's are going to be these lattice blocks. Month 7 or August is going to be the center block, this big center block. And then September, month 8 will be, it says row construction, quilt top assembly, all done. So technically only 2 more months of actual piecing, and then month 8 we'll be putting everything together, and then who knows when I'll get it quilted. But I wanted to dive in and show you what this month's blocks look like. So we have sprinkle block 1, which is just 2 of these guys. Sprinkle block 2 is just 2 of these guys, so it's these 2. So these must be for like the ends, because the rest of the blocks are just these 2 put together. 12 of them. So yeah, exactly what I made, just putting them together. Well, hold on. Well, close. This one's a little bit different. There's an extra strip. I was like, wait a minute. There's an extra strip here. So putting these two together would be a little different than what is here. But if you just overlap that, that is exactly. So 1, 2, and 3. So that is what all I had to do. It was pretty simple. It was just a lot of seaming, a lot of pressing. Do not judge. Do not judge. I'm kind of getting a little burnt out from this. Should we recap like we always do? Just some strips of these blocks, the clover blocks, quilt quarter square triangles, I guess. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here in this box. We have some just regulars. Got sprinkle stars, sawtooth stars, different types. We have, oh my goodness, you know what? I'm not gonna even pull those out. They're so far down to the bottom. I do not want to pull them out. One day I will pull everything out and lay it down on the floor and show you everything. That'll probably be come time for construction, honestly. So let me get these here, these there. This box is getting awfully full. I'm gonna put these in here. And I have the extra fabric for this month. Lots of good scraps. I have lots and lots of good scraps, which is good. Maybe I'll make a bunch of project bags or something. Quilt style project bags. I don't know. That is far down the road. And then I have all the patterns in here. Oops, in this folder, plus any extra information go in my box. And we are done with June's block. High orange. So yeah, it's really hot in here, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna clean up everything so that it's nice and ready for when block number 6. Yes, block 6 gets here in like 2 weeks. So I'll put this right there. All right, yep. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.